Hey everybody, welcome back to the Progressive Dugout. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video, we are going to open up the final box of 2024 Topps Heritage High Number, searching for those big rookies. Hopefully we can get a monster card in this one. Never know. It's been fun opening. Unfortunately, outside of a couple of parallels for Paul Skeens, Yamamoto, I guess a Shota Imanaga. We haven't gotten a big auto. Maybe we'll get an auto in here. We've already got 7 autos in this box, so I'm not necessarily expecting an auto. But let's go ahead. Let's open this up and let's finish off this case of Heritage High Number. Thank you for all those who have been watching these boxes get open over the last few months. Didn't want to inundate you with tons and tons of Heritage all at once. But you know the drill, 24 packs per box, 9 cards per pack. You get a auto or relic in every box. Let's see what we get for a box topper. Hopefully not an original buyback of Ray Fosse. No, we got an oversized card for Gavin Williams, one I haven't seen yet. At least that's something. We'll go ahead. We'll pull out the Cheerio. Put that in the corner. There we go. Maybe it'll bring us good luck. This box, I'm just going to go ahead and open them pack by pack. But I'm going to start right stack to left stack, since generally the good stuff is all in this last stack. And we'll see how we do. So this will be a slightly longer video. I apologize about that. I know it's been nice kind of getting those cut down a little bit, because these packs, as you can see, are a little bit more challenging to open. Well, we can go ahead and go pack by pack this one. It's Royce Lewis, Zach Little. I think that's a high number. Yep. And nothing. Now I gotta put the rookies in their appropriate stack. I've ended up completing, I think with the Zach Little, I'll complete my second full set, including the short prints. So that will actually be a good one. I'll have to double check to make sure I have all 25 of the second set of the 25 short prints. Ryan Fernandez, that's a high number. Logan Porter. And hey, Wyatt Langford. All right. If you just go by the regular print, I actually think I've completed 8 of those 200 card sets so far. Might just be 7. I'll have to go back and look. Hey, there's a Jared Jones. Robbie Ray, Bob Gibson, Graham Pauley, and there's Montero. All right, keeping her going. Rookie outfielders. It looks like we got a blue pitcher, Luis Gil. Jackson Holiday. Forrest Whitley. Oh, there's a Paul Skeens. That is a regular Mike Schmidt insert. There's the regular Luis Gil. Joey Ortiz, first Brewer. All right, last pack of the right stack. Jordan Beck, Shorty. And there we go. All right. Now to that center right stack. No chromes in that first pack, or in that first stack. That's makes me a little nervous. No big parallel either. Tyler Crompley. There's Ranger Suarez. Teal. Cody Bellinger. Frankie Montes. Here's our first chrome. It is Shohei Ohtani and Matt Olson, basically home run leaders in 2023. All right. Here's our first one, at least. Fortunately, it's just a regular one, so it's out of 699. 547 out of 699. But at least it has Ohtani on it. Matt Olson I could kind of care less about. Oh, we got the Brewers team card with Jackson Chourio on it and Sal Frelick. I did get one color swap variation. That was kind of like our one rare variation for the case. It'd be nice to get one more, but I don't know if that will be in the cards. There's Connor Phillips blue, Austin Martin. At least I got that Brewers team card. That's one that I've been kind of hoping for. And you definitely don't get all 30 team cards. Rookie infielders. Pedro Pajes. Oh, there we go. Black and white variation. All right. What do they call it? Yeah, black and white variation. That's actually one of the rare ones. And that's a decent rookie. I mean, it's not, one of the top rookies, but that's at least one that I can be happy with. Andy Pajes. I'll take it. All right. 2 more packs to go. Ooh, do we have a mini here? Let's find out. Randy Rodriguez. Yeah, here it is. Shortstop for the Rockies, Connor Kaiser. Not who you are looking for. Not at least. Oh, so we got a mini and a black and white. Cubs insert. Colwyn. All right, last pack of the center right stack. And we'll move on to the center left. Cade Smith, Yariel Rodriguez. And for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Rodriguez. All right. Time now for the center left stack. If I remember right, this should start off with a teal parallel, if I remember correctly. Oh no, we got a short print though. All right. Mario. we go. Looks like there's a chrome in here. Kyle Hurt. Victor Scott. Aaron Nola. And we got regular for the Nationals. Robert Garcia. That is actually a low number. Oh, looks like I might need to grab some new pack of sleeves. Fortunately, I did order some then and now. Domingo German. And there we go. All right. Keeping her going. Here comes a blue parallel. There's Rhys Hoskins. Joey Ortiz for the Brewers. So at least it's a Brewer. And there's Yamamoto. Jay Melendez, Jake Foley, there's a Robert Gasser, James Paxton, and Tanner Scott. Okay. There's only 2 Chrome cards so far. Kyle Manzardo. Shota insert. Jake Bowers. Clase. All right, last pack of the center left stack, and then we'll do the left stack. And so far, only 2 Chrome cards. At least we got the black and white variation. Jack Leiter, Nick Ahmed, yep. Thomas, Trevor Rogers. Okay. All right, here we go. Last stack. Let's make sure, do I have? I should hopefully have enough. Enough penny sleeves. I can always do some more. Okay, here comes a teal for the Reds. Connor Phillips. I've gotten so many Connor Phillips parallels. Just wish he was good. All right. Okay, this one should have our silver chrome. And then the question just remains, do we get a, what type of, here's the Fred Lynn files, what type of hit do we get? All right, here we go. Oh, it's the Brewers. 100 out of 225. Willy Adames. That's a low number. Unfortunately, he's not on the Brewers anymore. But we can pine and have fond memories of his time, as he was definitely a locker room glue guy. At least it is a PC card. It would have been much cooler if it would have been Jackson Chourio. And here we go. Is it? Do we have here. There's four left. Landon Knack, Anthony Venezanio. There's a Tyler Black rookie. We got a blue parallel for the Blue Jays. Vlad Guerrero Jr. I actually like the look of that one. TJ Hopkins. Now I got his auto. Cam Eden, and there's Shota. I like this one. We'll top load it. Does mean I'm going to need some sleeves. So we're going to go ahead and maybe pause it for just a second, and we'll get some more sleeves. Okay. Just took a second. All right, here we go. I might save that one for last. I think that's the hit pack, if I remember right. Okay, Roddery Munoz. And for the Rays, Zach Little. Okay, and this one, okay, this has a chrome, as it should. Alec Marsh. Here's Harmon Killebrew. Strini, see Nunez, and what do we got for the Rangers? 567 out of 699. Robbie Grossman. Womp womp. Number 142. So. Okay, just put that one right here. There we go. All right, here's the last one. Now, what type of hit is it going to be? Is it going to be an auto, or is it going to just be a relic? It's an auto. There's my Jackson Chourio. To Maeda, Jackson Rutledge, Tatis. Would put this one as the auto, if I remember correctly. There's Jackson Merrill and Christian Scott. Okay, let's see what we got for our hit. It is the Blue Jays. I don't think there's anything. Oh, it's a red. Alejandro Kirk. I'll take the red. 15 out of 75. Not a rookie, but that's okay. I did get a red auto as my final card. All right, well, we did get a red auto in the case. Not one of the big autos, but I like Alejandro Kirk. I think he's a decent player. Good hitter. But we did get the Shohei Chrome, the Vlad Blue, the black and white Andy Pages, the Willy Adames Silver out of 225. But that concludes my case. It was fun opening. I don't know if I would do this again. I'm really glad I got this at a more approachable price. I was able to pre-order this. Get this from my LCS at about $110 a box. So that was pretty good overall. But what do you think about? What did you think about my case overall? I certainly think it could have been better, maybe a better auto. But we did get 8 autos. and a couple decent ones at that. We did get a couple rare cards, which is always nice, and I would say 3 or 4 decent chromes. Definitely the Skeens variation was a good one as well. But yeah, feel free to leave a comment below. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button right down there. Thanks for watching throughout all of this, everyone, and I will see you later.